It's official. The late-night comeback everyone's talking about has Donald Trump seeing red. I think Jimmy Kimmel is terrible. That's the former president. Once again taking aim at the late-night host just days after Jimmy Kimmel Live. Return to television. Kimmel's return came 1 week after ABC briefly pulled him off the air amid veiled threats from Trump's own FCC chairman. The President of the United States made it very clear he wants to see me and the hundreds of people who work here fired from our jobs, Jimmy said in his opening monologue. Our leader celebrates Americans losing their livelihoods because he can't take a joke. That monologue, equal parts comedy and conviction, hit a nerve, especially with Trump himself, who appeared to be watching. Late Tuesday night, the former president fired up his Truth Social account, posting, "I can't believe ABC fake news gave Jimmy Kimmel his job back. Why would they want someone back who does so poorly, who's not funny, and who puts the network in jeopardy?" A source with direct knowledge tells ET Trump's claims are not true. Jimmy wasn't pulled because of ratings or performance. His temporary suspension came after remarks about the death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, and Trump's response to it. Kimmel said, "The MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it." That moment sparked outrage online and, according to insiders, unprecedented pressure from political allies who called ABC affiliates demanding action. For a full week, Jimmy Kimmel Live went dark. Then came the monologue scene round the world. "It was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man," Jimmy said emotionally. "But what is important is that we live in a country that allows us to have a show like this." Now, as Trump reignites the feud, he's reportedly threatening to sue the network over Kimmel, just as he once did against its news division when Good Morning America's George Stephanopoulos made a comment he didn't like. That case settled for $16 million. Trump wrote, "This one sounds even more lucrative. A true bunch of losers." Inside Hollywood, the reaction has been split between concern and defiance. An entertainment insider tells ET, "These are dire times for media professionals. It's a little sad and a little scary. I was actually surprised he came back. But there's also hope. Hope that we can still fight a system. Still speak truth to power." Jimmy's colleagues in late night have rallied behind him, praising the network for not backing down. As one industry veteran put it, when the news dropped that he was coming back, people were joyful. They were just happy that he wasn't taken off the air for frivolous reasons. It sent a message: free speech still matters. That message was at the heart of Kimmel's comeback speech. "Maybe most of all," he said, "I want to thank the people who don't support my show and what I believe, but support my right to share those beliefs anyway." He paused, visibly emotional, "for telling your followers that our government cannot be allowed to control what we do and do not say on television, and that we have to stand up to it." It's that moment that turned a TV return into a cultural flashpoint. Kimmel's message that comedy can coexist with conscience resonated far beyond late night. Even as Trump doubles down, insiders say Kimmel's team is pushing forward, focused on creating new material and not on politics. One source close to production told ET, "Jimmy's not interested in a feud. He's focused on his writers, his audience, and keeping the show funny, not angry." Still, Kimmel's return has reignited one of the biggest showbiz debates of the decade. Where is the line between entertainment and free expression? Trump's attacks have only amplified that question. His posts are reportedly being monitored by network legal teams as they brace for the possibility of another lawsuit. Behind the scenes, Kimmel's security has been quietly increased, a precaution that's now become standard for many high-profile hosts. As one crew member put it, "It's not just about jokes anymore. There's a temperature in this country that's getting too high." Yet, for Jimmy, returning to that familiar desk in Hollywood wasn't just about making people laugh again. It was about standing for something bigger. He ended his first show back with a line that now defines the entire controversy. "This show is not important. What's important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this." From his monologue to Trump's furious posts, one thing's clear: this late-night comeback is about more than ratings. It's about resilience, free speech, and a comedian who refuses to stay quiet.